Hey, what's up, Skadulins? All right, so D-Day's tomorrow. I had a really sobering conversation with one of my friends, and we were talking about how this could be a good opportunity in a lot of ways. If you can look at the bright side, maybe I'm being a little bit Pollyanna, but it is a good opportunity to kind of, start over, do something new. And he was talking about he knows like the elite have been planning to kind of centralize power in one place so they can control everything. But the good news is they can't control everything because there has been enough people that have woken up to a lot of things. I think that we have crossed the threshold. We're at the tipping point where they can't really, the cat's out the bag. So, and I think that they're planning to like take over YouTube, maybe the up and coming generation. Well, I've noticed that they've also had these fake truthers to kind of infiltrate YouTube, and this is what the elite do because they're not creative. They can't create, but they are very good at like infiltrating things and manipulating them, right? So a lot of people that still are on the search for truth, they're going to find it. They're going to go to other places where I'm going to be, where Truth or Talk's going to be. I'm not Truth or Talk, I'm Virstyne from Truth or Talk, but the channel Truth or Talk will be on Chute. I applied for Brighton. I think there's like a long waiting list, so I'm waiting to hear a reply back. So find us on Chute, Brighton. We're still on Facebook. We're still on Twitter. We're not as active. I do have a membership with Gabby. We're on Steemit. We're not as active, but I think once we start getting pushed away, then we're going to be more active on those platforms. It's just with my job, with April's job, it's very time consuming. Her job as a homeschooling mom with 3 kids, that's a job. It's very time consuming because we're not making money off of this. We're not making enough money to like quit our jobs and just make a living off of doing this, which would be great. But so Michael, I got your books. I thank you. I'll discuss having you on in the future. Thank you. They're big. They're really thick. But I lost my train of thought. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be putting a lot of videos up on YouTube at this moment. I'm not erasing the channel. I'm not totally going away. I might put a video here and there until I'm erased. I'm just expecting for this channel to be erased, and that's okay. And I did call my mom the other day, or no, I'm sorry, not the other day, but like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I worked so hard. I have 25,000 subscribers, and they're gonna erase them. And then I slept on it. I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? It's okay. If I can do it once, I can do it again. They're just, you can't let them take that power away from you. And I think that's a lot of, and that you can't let them take that away from you and make you feel defeated. Because that's another one of their tricks that they want to do. They want to make you feel like it's overwhelming, it's too much, or they want to see you work to a certain point. And then just at the click of a button, you guys, they can just take away all that you've worked for as far as growing your channel, all the subscribers. Just one button, they can just be like, click, and it's done, right? So either you can, accept that because you're on their territory, or you can, get mad and get angry about it. You can do that too. But it's not going to really serve you. You just have to be proactive and just go somewhere else. I'm kind of glad in a sense. I still might use my I think I'm going to use YouTube for my music stuff, for more stuff that's not truther. And what I could do, and what people could do, they could have a more mainstream channel, which is one of my friends plans to do, but still kind of in a very subliminal way lead people to your other channel through that mainstream channel. So technically you are still playing by their rules, right? Like he was saying that they find loopholes to trick us. We can find loopholes to trick them as well. If there are different approaches that you can take to this, but me personally, I'm taking this as an opportunity to revamp. I'm trying to get like a better camera setup and everything for the channel. that might not happen for a few months. What I really want to do is refurbish our episodes, and and have them put up on other places, because a lot of people don't even know that this channel actually started with a a podcast that me and my best friend started. I say that a lot because I know I get new subscribers. For you guys that I feel like I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry, but I know I get new subscribers and they don't know that. So, I started this channel with me and my best friend. She's off taking care of her family. I'm here, keeping the channel going. And I would really like to put those episodes out, and I'm really bothered in a sense at the time, we didn't really know what we were going to do. We just wanted to get this information out. We wanted to, it was very cathartic for us because we were losing a lot of our friends. We were just posting stuff and thinking people would we'd just be like, oh, we'll just post this on our social media. And then people would know, not knowing that we were going to get threaded and exiled and all this crazy stuff. So, but in the process, as those friends fell away, and as this will happen for you guys as well, you find out who your real friends are, because even if somebody disagrees with you, they should still have the respect to listen to you and respect your decision if they're your real friend, instead of just cutting you out and calling you a crazy person, right? So it was a good opportunity at the time to find out who my real friends were. And as this happens, you will draw more as you take a stand for yourself and your beliefs and what you're passionate about. You will draw in more like-minded people that are on your level. It's just the law of attraction, you guys. That's just how it works. You'll be a better person for it. It might hurt at first, but take it from me, this is 10 years. This channel has been up for since 2011. Yeah, it's it's a painful process, but it's just you're not going to grow it. The caterpillar turns to a butterfly, right? Growing pains. So it's not the end of the world. It's just a YouTube channel. There are people starving. There are people that don't have a place to live. There are people that are in war. It's not the worst thing that can happen, losing your channel. So just think about those. Think about the things that you're grateful for. I listen to, sometimes I try and get out of the truther box and listen to other motivating stuff. And I like this guy named Jim Quick, and he talks about brain, how to enhance your brain and how to do things to get you in a better state of mind. And his podcast is called Quick Brain. And he had a really good one that I listened to today on gratitude, talking about, and I try, even if the worst shit ever happens, I always been if I get in a car accident, I'm okay, I didn't die. Okay, well, maybe my car's messed up, but I'm okay. You gotta find things to be grateful for. And I try and do that every day, and I'm not saying I'm always happy and I'm always cheery all the time, but it has made my life better since I've had that frame of mind overall. But yeah, guys, I don't know what else I was gonna say. The vaccine debate is coming up. That's taking up a lot of my time. I'm preparing for that. I've been doing promotions on other people's talk shows and radio shows and channels, and I've been studying for it. And I'm flying out this weekend. It'll be on Sunday. But if you go to our Facebook page, there is a link. It's going to be live streamed. You have to pay $20 for the live stream. But a lot of money is being put up for this, including renting out the place, hiring security, hiring videographers. I understand, why people need to recoup their money. So you have to pay for the live stream. It might appear on social media eventually. It's going to be $20. And if you're in New York, you can get the first 150 tickets are $20, and then they're $30 after that. And you can get VIP tickets if you want, and that includes a copy of the book Vaccines Are Dangerous, and a seat, and there are a couple of other things I totally forgot. I should know, but I forgot. So if you want to, put more money in to support what's going on, do that. But that's taking up a lot of my time right now, and I haven't been as active, and I'm not motivated on this channel. I mean, as much, since I know it's going to be deleted soon. So, I mean, But check out our podcast on SoundCloud. There's a lot of good information. I also was talking to one of my friends, and I said, you know, this last 2 years, this channel has really grown, and it's grown because, you know, I think because I've been talking a lot about the political climate, which I am. I'm a patriot. I love this country. I definitely did see a gross misrepresentation of, you know, like not misrepresentation, I guess representation from the Democratic Party and what they were doing. But I have told people before, I do believe that there is a left-right paradigm. I think depending on, you know, the point in history you want to point to, I don't think Democrats are better than Republicans. I mean, I don't think, you know, what I'm trying to say, I think both sides can fall to evil, right? Because they're just people. People, you know, your ideals, you can when you take your ideals to the extreme and try and force them on anybody and everybody, then that's when it becomes evil, and the right could just be just as guilty of that as the left. And now I have acknowledged at this point in history, the left are out of their fucking mind. You know, I don't feel safe in Austin talking about certain things, wearing certain clothes, going to certain places, and being myself, or saying what I want to say, because I don't want to get physically attacked. I don't want to get in a fight with anybody. I don't want to put bumper stickers on my car because I don't want my car keyed. Okay? Like, that's how crazy it's gotten. So I felt like I had to speak out on that. But in a sense, you know, maybe this is what I get, because it was, maybe was it disingenuous? Because I'm a truther more than anything else. Health, freedom, activism, truthing really comes before politics, because I think that politics is only one tier. The whole problem with everything that's going on is they're different tiers, and we're being attacked from all sides, environmentally, emotionally, physically, health-wise. You know, it's a bigger spectrum and a bigger range of problems. Yeah, so maybe some of the followers I got, because a lot of the people that I drew in was because of talking about politics. Maybe it was disingenuous in a sense. No, I wasn't lying, but I mean, like, I constantly have to go back and tell people that vaccines are bullshit. I have to, like, you know, I drew some people in, and they were like, "Oh, I'm glad you're talking about these liberals." And then I went out one day and I filmed a video on chemtrails, and they're like, "Damn it, don't talk about those conspiracy theories." I was like, "Well, they're spraying us, dude. Like, look up. Look, what am I supposed to say? Like, I'm not going to." And then I've been thinking about too, these people that are just talking about politics. After a while, when you know, after Trump wins again and the presidency is, you know, over with, like, what are they going to talk about? They're going to talk about, like, liberals, all fake liberals and crazy, you know, crazy lefties all the time for the rest of their life while their channel's up. You know, I don't want to be doing that all the time, every day. Like, I don't. So, and I have friends that are doing that, and I've directed you to them, and I think they're doing a good job. I'm not ragging on them. I'm just saying, me personally, that's not why this channel started, and that's not what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. If I were to have this channel for the rest of my life, I'm gonna have to be talking about different topics. And right now, I'm really mainly, like, laser focused on the vaccine topic, because it's you know, I know a lot about it, A, and B, they're trying to mandate vaccines globally. I'm going to be working on something in Samoa after I come back from the debate, but you guys should check out, we posted some stuff on our page. Samoa is crazy. They're being force vaccinated. They have door-to-door. It looks like from the timeline that what happened was, there were 2 kids that got killed by that died from the MMR vaccine, and after that, like, I think it was 69% of people stopped vaccinating. The prime minister has a vaccine injured child and was very open about that. And he was like, you know what? Yeah, we're just going to discontinue this program. Then UNICEF goes in and starts another vaccination campaign. And oh, looky there, here's another outbreak from the shedding vaccines. So then that happens. And a lot of people don't want to get vaccinated. So they're telling them to tie a red flag to their house to show that you're unvaccinated. And then when you get measles, people have complications because it depletes your body of vitamin A, And then vitamin C helps you regenerate and get better. So there's a local healer who had received some vitamin A and C from other people outside of the island, and you know, the mainstream media was like, oh, anti-vaxxers got to Samoa, they think vitamins can save the measles. So I'm like, they can, you dumb fucks. Oh, I cursed, don't know. Okay, so anyway, so this guy's giving people vitamins, and now he's arrested, and he's facing up to 2 years in prison. His name is Edwin Tamasese. I think I'm saying his name right. And there's a GoFundMe that's on our page as well. His family's trying to raise money for him, and like to get out, to get a lawyer, you know, what have you. So yeah, it's crazy, but I really think Samoa is a beta test for what they want to do here. In Argentina, you can't get a driver's license, you can't get your passport unless you're fully vaccinated. And if you don't carry your vaccination card with you, if you're out and about, they can come up to you and be like, oh, where's your vaccination card? And if you don't have it, they can vaccinate you on the spot, like, or arrest you and have you vaccinated. So these are just beta tests for what they've been wanting to do. You guys wake up, right? There are people, even like New York and California, just lost their medical exemption. So I have friends that have kids in wheelchairs that have been damaged from vaccines, that have autistic kids that have been damaged from vaccines. And, you know, you can't get they can't get it. I mean, nobody should get a vaccine, but they really can't get a vaccine, right? Doesn't count. Right? And how they did it, it's technically standing, but what they're doing in California, they're saying that doctors can only give 5 exemptions per year out of their hundreds of patients, right? 5 per year, okay? Insane. And you can't get into school without vaccines in California and New York. Can't get into, they kicked all the unvaccinated kids out of school. But it was great. It was they had a chickenpox outbreak right after that, and I thought it was funny because it was all the vaccinated kids in school. So what are they gonna say, right? Oh, they're gonna say, oh, it was the teacher. So now the teachers need to get vaccinated. Okay, and then the teachers get vaccinated. Oh, it was the janitor. Oh, so anybody that goes into contact with the school has to get vaccinated. You see where this is going? Then they want everybody vaccinated. You know, they're trying to get rid of the control group, because the big secret is the unvaccinated are miles healthier than the vaccinated. They don't want that to come out, okay? One. And also, they want to dumb us down. They want to keep us sick. If we're sick and we have all these autoimmune diseases, you know, we can't, you know, either we're working to make money so we can, support our sickness, or we're physically too sick to fight back with all the stuff they're doing with us. So all of you conservatives that are just like, oh, vaccines save lives, like, get over it. They don't, you know? So they destroy lives, basically. And the data even shows that vaccines were way down. The disease rates, the morbidity rates from diseases that we vaccinate for were way down when they implemented sanitation, plumbing, incineration, refrigeration. People weren't dying from spoiled foods because they can refrigerate it. People weren't sharing, back in the day, people, when they had cities, they'd only be like one bathroom per neighborhood, right? They didn't have sewage systems. They threw their trash on the street and they incinerate it. They had horses shitting everywhere because the cars weren't invented yet, or they were just coming in. Not a lot of people had cars, whatever. It was gross. So yeah, people were getting sick. People didn't know about washing their hands and how important that was, So, there are a lot of factors that come into why the disease rates went down. There was no vaccines for cholera, scarlet fever, pellagra, foot and mouth disease, but all those diseases went down as soon as sanitation. But when they found vaccines that they can market for, then they instilled this fear into us. And then there are crazy people that are scared that people in the first world with sufficient vitamin A and a clean environment, they're gonna die of the measles. People are scared of the measles. It's kind of comic, right? But anyway, that's my rant. So I will see you guys. If you choose to follow me, please subscribe to you on Chute. I'm gonna release a video right now but I can't get into the part where I can put the links in, so I won't put the links until later tonight or tomorrow. But Truth or Talk, BitChute, Brighton should be up in shortly. I'm just waiting for my invitation. We're on Facebook. You can follow us there until we get kicked off of there. We're on Twitter. You can follow us there until we get kicked off. We're on Gab AI. We're not as active. We're on Steemit. I think we're on Minds too. That's more of April's doing, but we're on Minds. And we're on MeWe, but we're not as active on there either. But it's all coming together. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to organize everything, what the plan is for next year, for 2020. We're on SoundCloud as well, and that's where all of our amazing episodes are. We interviewed a lot of amazing people. We interviewed Fritz Springmeier twice, Sean Stone, Oliver Stone's son twice. Who else did we interview? Stuart Rhodes. Oh God, I know. Oh, Jim Mars. We have that on our. We interviewed Jim Mars before he died. And a few other. A lot of other people. I can't think off the top of my head. Those are the names that come out to me. Some of you guys might know. And it's funny, I get people in the comments that are like, "Oh, you should look into Fritz Springmeier." I was like, "Girl, like, we interviewed him. It was amazing," you know. So, yeah, I think that's it. And I will see you guys on the other side. I don't know what's happening tomorrow. I don't know if they're just going to start going through and delete it, or they already have the algorithms lined up and they know that they're just going to push one button and everybody's just going to be gone. You know, I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Virstyne Henry. That's my music channel. I'm going to start doing music next year. And it's VIRSTYNE. And that's my first name, and then Henry, HENRY. You can look up the website also. That's virstynehenry.com. That's separate from the Truth or Talk, but if you want to know, if you want to keep up with me that way, you can also follow me via music. I don't think my music page is going to get deleted from YouTube, but it could. But it's not really a threat, because I ain't talking about like controversial stuff in my music. Well, kind of, but not really. So all right, guys, that's it. Message me. Please follow me on all the social media platforms that I mentioned, and I will talk to you later. All right, peace, you, love. Bye bye. Mwah. Or mwah. It was a cricket kiss. All right, bye.